What up, everybody? I'm back today with another rare 90s tape haul. But before we get into this video, I gotta tell y'all, this is 2025. I got a whole slew of different content that I'm gonna be bringing to y'all, and I hope you enjoy it. Because a lot of y'all know me for my hip hop related content. I'm talking about collectibles, music, memorabilia, and also producing collectibles, like making hip hop toys. But what y'all don't know is that I have a couple other businesses that revolve around buying and selling and trading stuff online. And that's pretty much how I fuel everything that I do. Hopefully one day the content will be enough of a source of income that I could put more effort into it and make it a real priority of a business, because I really enjoy doing this. So every like, every comment, every subscribe, everything that y'all do really helps me keep this channel going, and I appreciate all of y'all. Now, I have had this little secret online honeypot where I go to and I buy sealed hip hop tapes. Now, the backstory on this place, well, I could tell y'all now, because all of the good hip hop tapes that this person had are now gone. I bought a bunch of them. I put some friends onto them, and then they ended up buying a bunch of them that I wanted. So lesson learned, be careful when you're sharing these resources, because people might snag up the things that you want to cop. Now, as a collector, I try not to be greedy, but there's some times where you should be. And this was one of the times, but it's all good. I think I pulled the last of his really dope tapes. And to me, there was only a couple that I really wanted, but I bought the lot because I wanted to make sure these stood together. Now, the backstory on this. So I found this guy online on one of these marketplaces. He happens to be on all the marketplaces, but I found him primarily on Mercari. I was snagging tapes off of him for the past like 2-3 years. I would buy a couple of them because they weren't cheap. The guy knew what he had. And a couple weeks ago, I messaged him saying, hey, would you accept this as an offer? And he denied it. So then I found him on Facebook and I started DMing him, and I was talking to him, and I asked him, how did you get all these sealed hip hop tapes from the 80s and 90s? And dude told me a few years ago, he put an ad out in the paper and some dude replied, and the dude used to own a record store, went out of business, and had an incredibly huge inventory that he kept in his car. Super wild. He bought the whole collection, and dude had all crazy sealed 90s hip hop tapes. And I'll tell you some that I bought. I mean, I bought Grave Diggers. I bought Killer Army from him. I bought J. Rue the Damages sealed albums. I bought, and these are on cassette. I bought Big Pun, Capital Punishment, Big Pun, yeah, baby. De La Soul. Bro, I bought so many sealed hip hop tapes. And I also slept on so many sealed hip hop tapes that he had, which I completely regret, just not figuring a way to get these tapes. But this may be the last like sealed hip hop tape haul like this y'all are gonna see from me, or maybe from anyone in a while, because it's not often where you run into someone who can find or does find a collection of sealed tapes that come from a record store that kind of just, it's like finding a sunken shipwreck or a treasure or some stuff in the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you don't find stuff like this, especially 90s tapes. Now, these are all relatively rare. No, well, they are all rare, especially sealed. A lot of them aren't really my favorites, but I did buy the lot because there were a bunch that I did want in there. So I'm just going to go through these. No real history on anything. And I'm going to call out these tapes as I pull them out from the stack. And with the hype sticker, we got Cool Rock J and the DJ Slice. Tales from the Dope Side. Still got the hype sticker on it. We got Little Sean, the voice in the mirror. Now, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these I don't know, but I did get a good deal on them. So I just said, hey, what the hell? Let me cop them because I wanted to keep them because they're sealed. And, when will you find like stuff like this, ever? The Stakes is High by De La Soul. Yes, this is a sealed tape. No hype sticker. This is the first sealed one I've seen. And I don't know if it ever had a hype sticker, but sealed. Shout out to the homie Kwame, Incognito, sealed. No hype sticker, but there is a price sticker of our price, $9.89. Not $9.99, $9.89. I have a Relativity sampler from 1994. Now this has Common Sense, The Beatnuts, and Fat Joe. So side A has Communism from Common Sense, Get Funky from The Beatnuts, The Shit Is Real from Fat Joe. Side B, this is hot right here. I Used to Love Her by Common Sense, Hit Me With That Shit by Beatnuts, and In My Own World, Common Sense featuring featuring No ID. This is fire. I love these snippet sampler tapes. I got another Kwame in the New Beginning, the Nasty album. And this has the hype sticker with tracks Nasty, Don't Matter, and Can You Feel It. Shout out to Kwame. I got a bunch of Kwame tapes, but these are my first two and only two seal joints. I got the Redhead Kingpin and the FBI with the hype sticker, which has, let's see, I love reading the hype stickers. Get It Together, Nice and Slow, All About the Red, It's a Love Thing, Dave and Kwame, Give Me That Girl, and much more. And on the back, it has another sticker that I'm assuming the record store put on there. It says, Give the Gift of Music. Houdini, Open Sesame. Now, I think this was like a 90's Houdini album. No, this is 1987. All right. And it includes the smash hits. I love like all these hype stickers always say includes the smash hits, but 9 out of 10 times they weren't like smash hits. But this includes the smash hits: Be Yourself featuring Millie Jackson, Rock You Again, You Brought It On Yourself, I'm Deaf, and Life Is a Dance. Love it. Hype sticker with Houdini. Heavy D and the Boys, big Heavy D fan. Nothing But Love. No hype sticker, and the cassette is cracked, but it is sealed. UTFO, Bag It and Bone It. The art on this is pretty funny. It is like a dog bone with a condom on it. That's pretty hilarious. I think this is like a 90's UTFO album. Here's an artist I've never heard of. Doc Ice and ROS, Rely on Self. No hype sticker here. This looks like a No Limit. Yes, is this a No Limit? I don't know if this is a No Limit. I can't even really read this here. This ain't a No Limit album, but it has No Limit style artwork on it, and it's by some dude named Ballaholic. Wait, no, is it Ballaholic? No, Beat Low. It's from an artist named Beat Low. The album's called Ballaholic. Never heard of it, but I feel like a strong pause is needed from saying that. Now here's another joint that I really, really wanted in there, and this is De La Soul, Balloon Mind State. No hype sticker on here, but you know, any De La Soul, I'm copping. Can't help it. All right, so excuse the random cut interruption with a whole different outfit. It's the very next day, and I realized the two most important tapes that I got in this slot, I forgot to review because they were just on a different part of my desk while I was going on about the tapes. And to me, these are the two most important, and I'm gonna tell you why. In the 90's, like the mixtape game was crazy, right? And sometimes mixtapes to me were better than any album because it was just a curated selection of stuff I never heard and stuff I didn't even know was out or was going to be dropped. So with that being said, I have two OG Tony Touch tapes. I got Tony Touch number 52 and I have Tony Touch number 53. You know, and I was like, you know what? Even though I had a lot of these different tapes from different DJs growing up, I said, let me look into this and let me just really analyze this tape and talk about some things that stood out to me and that I thought were important. One, I don't know if the focus. The tape itself has a handwritten Tony Touch number 52. Now, I know some people who know Tony, so I'm going to probably reach out and ask them. But my immediate question is, was this handwritten by Tony Touch himself? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't uncommon for DJs to touch their own product, pause, and actually be behind the manufacturing of it at some point as well. Now, the other thing is the graphics, right? So this is illustrated cover art. Very hip hop, bro. Tony Touch really, really keeps it super hip hop. The illustration is from somebody named Dante from TC5. And I know TC5 is a graffiti crew, so shout out to Totem. TC5, he follows me. We DM each other about dope hip hop stuff, man. And he's sent me stuff in the past. Super cool cat. Definitely appreciate him. So that's somebody from his graffiti crew. And the graphics are done by Computer Lord Sharif. Now, I'm not sure when this came out. But let me see here. I mean, there is like a lot of dope stuff. So, well, Assassination Day is on here. So I would think that, oh my God, my brain is not working. It's also, by the way, I was about to edit the video and it's like 5:30 in the morning right now while I'm shooting this. So forgive me if off the top of my head, I can't remember when Assassination Day came out. But let me, just so I could get an idea of when this tape came out, let me hit the Google machine. 1996. All right. So Assassination Day came out in 96. Let me pick another tape here. I mean, it's pretty safe to say that this is a tape from 96, but let me just go over a couple tracks here. Big Noid featuring Mobb Deep and Ty Nitty. J. Rue the Damager. Wild Cowboys in Bucktown. Wild Cowboys in Bucktown. Yeah, Keith Murray featuring Busta Rhymes, Redman and Eric Sermon, and Jamal of Illegal. Game of Death, Shaquille O'Neal featuring Rakim. I mean, the track listing on this is incredible. I'm going to have such a dope time listening to this tape. And this is still brand new, y'all. This has never been played. Never been played. So when I do play this, it's going to be played for the very first time. It was super, super rare. That was 52. Now 53, Funking You Up. Let's see what that one is. Also with an illustration done by Dante TC5. Graphics done by Computer Lord Sharif. Hardcore Enterprises, and his phone number is on there. So it's safe to say that this is around 96, and this is probably from 96 as well. This got Wild for the Night, Rampage featuring Busta Rhymes, Do What You Feel, Red and Meth, Hurricane Slang, Keith Murray featuring 50 Grand, Foundation, Big Jazz, Jay-Z, Sauce Money, Infamous Mob featuring Prodigy, Soul on Ice from Rascas. Let's see, Ghostface featuring Raekwon. No title there. Boot Camp Click exclusive. So there's a lot of dope stuff. And like the other one, this is also a new tape. Brand new, never played before. So anyway, now back to the resume program, and you get to see me in my other outfit doing the video from last night. But yeah, I just wanted to do that because these two tapes were literally one of the reasons I bought this lot of tapes. Shout out to Tony Touch. Will I ever get a complete Tony Touch mixtape collection? I seriously doubt it, but now that brings me to like 4 Tony Touch tapes. G Wiz, Naughty Bits, Rex and Effects, Rap's New Generation, Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, Break of Dawn. Again, I gotta remind y'all that these are sealed tapes from the 90s. Like them or not, you're a collector. Finding anything sealed, especially on cassette, is just wild. Rob Bass, The Incredible Bass, Kid and Play, Face the Nation. I love it. This got the hype sticker on it. It's a little peeled, but what are you gonna do? Has one of my favorite Kid and Play songs listed on the hype sticker. Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. Has Slippin', It's Alright Y'all. Another dope one coming down to the last 4. Let's see what else we have here. Another Redhead Kingpin and the FBI, Shade of Red. Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew, Doing What I Gotta Do. This is an artist I never heard of. MC Peaches, More Than Just a Pretty Face. Includes Every Breath You Take, Watching You. Another One Bites the Dust, She's Not Just Another Woman, and I'm Not Missing You. Shout out to MC Peaches, whoever you are. And I got me a Houdini tape sealed, and this is Anyway I Gotta Swing It from the New Line Cinema original motion picture, A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. And this is a cassette single. This is not an album. Word. And that is my tape haul. I don't know when I'm gonna have another sealed tape haul. I'll definitely have another tape haul at some point in time. My collection is never gonna be complete. A lot of the times, I'm buying stuff that's just a good deal, and I just have this like dream of having this giant tape wall alphabetized with all types of stuff that I heard or never heard, and one day just getting familiar with the music. Right, for right now, I'm just collecting and archiving, but I do want to go back and listen to a lot of these because with how I feel about new music kind of, being like hit or miss, I'd rather dig in the crates, hear old stuff, and let that be hit or miss and find older gems that I slept on than continue to be disappointed by new stuff. I don't know. That's just kind of my thing. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching No Hype. And until next time, Stay tuned for more dope and rare hip-hop collectibles, y'all. Peace.